Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the campus of Dover-Sherborn High School. Here in a very chilly, overcast, and windy Norris Earl Field, where the Dover-Sherborn Lady Raiders varsity soccer team will be taking on Bellingham. Dover-Sherborn coming in with a record of 10-3-3. Bellingham coming in with a record of 1 win against 10 losses. Bellingham's already taken the field. Dover-Sherborn about to. DS's last game was a dramatic 2-2 tie down in Norwell against a very good Norwell Clippers side. See if they can get back in the win column today after a couple of ties and losses in the most recent games. Looks like Emma Williams is going to be in net again. As the senior Courtney Mahoney, still not all the way back from a wrist injury. It is not pleasant out there. The wind gusting occasionally, but seeming to blow at the backs of DS in this half. Bellingham gets it started. Sumner applying pressure to the Bellingham back line. Ball's worked up nicely down the right wing by Bellingham. Now they give the ball away to Sumner. Reclaimed by Bellingham. Bellingham with a throw on the far side. Well defense there by DS. Ball played up into the midfield. Bellingham trying to trap it. Gets away from that player. Herman with a boot forward. Sumner trying to shield the ball. Has to play the ball ahead to herself, but it gets away from her all the way to the goaltender. Luskow gets a foot on it. Luskow again, trying to control the ball. Ball played down the sideline. Past Beninati. But Tessa Broderick's there. Plays the ball forward ahead for the freshman Hayden Sumner. To Salvo. Now Bellingham with a break. Tracked down by Beninati, but the ball centered. And eventually cleared away nicely by the DS defense. To Salvo. Puts a through ball for Sumner. But the Bellingham goaltender's going to beat her to that ball. Marty Phillips trying to win this punt. Seal playing the ball wide. Now Phillips. Nice balls put wide. For Zoe Schwartz. Now the ball centered. Gets away from Luskow. Now DeSalvo. Going to shield that ball out for a blue throw. Seal turns nicely. Tries to find Phillips. Ball intercepted by Broderick. Now again played wide but off blue. It's going to be a Bellingham throw. Seal fighting for the ball. Tapped ahead nicely by Bellingham. But again, the central defense for DS is there to snuff out that threat. Now Phillips putting a through ball for Sumner. And she's called offside. The ball was a little too far ahead of her, but then the keeper retreated. Play's going to be there today if DS can just figure out the right speed. This wet turf, the wind behind the ball. It's easy to kick it a little too hard. Bellingham now with a free kick. Put it down nicely by DS again. Volley forward by Bellingham. Seal plays the ball wide. Past Phillips. Schwartz out there. Well, that might be Lily Stocks actually. Coming down the left wing. Nice centering ball. Almost finds Sumner. Cleared away by Bellingham, but right to Phillips. Ball's put right back in top of the box. Ball's moved forward. Sumner can't quite get it through to a teammate. That ball's intercepted by Lily Stocks and then played down over the line. It is chilly out there. Players, when they're not running, are fighting the cold. Goal kick from Bellingham. Flicked on. It's going to get controlled by DS. Phillips. Wide for Stocks. Stocks with a nice move. Gets past the defender. Looking to get off a cross. Does. But into the side of the net. Another goal kick for Bellingham. Still 0-0 here. About 6 minutes into the first half. No great scoring opportunities so far. That goal kick is going to get taken by the wind and out of bounds. DeSalvo playing the ball in deep, but not totally on the same page with their strikers. But it ends up being a blue throw. Sumner's going to take this. Luskow with a nice cross. Well played by the Bellingham keeper. That had gotten over her head or through her hands. That would have been trouble. Ball's punted forward. DS eventually controls. Ball moved forward. Sumner. Luskow trying to put the younger Sumner through, but too far. Offside is the call. Oh, misplayed by the Bellingham D. Now Sumner looking for her sister. Said she's going to go middle. Finds Luskow, who switches over to Phillips. Nice ball that almost made it all the way through. Phillips again. Finds Seal. Seal, big wide ball for DeSalvo that doesn't connect. Diaz slowly starting to win more balls and possess. Bellingham throw, headed back out by Sumner. Abby plays Luskow. Back for Beninati. Over to Broderick. Broderick switches fields. Tries to find DeSalvo. Does. Wide for Sumner. Sumner a little ball to Luskow. Luskow surrounded by white shirts, but Seal gets the ball. Over to Phillips. Phillips is going to go wide left. Schwartz, who does catch up with the ball. Plays the ball in nicely. Big centering ball. Oh! Got past the goaltender, but did not find a DS foot. Still alive. Oh, but now offside on the call there for Willie Stocks. Nice play there by Willie Stocks to keep that ball in and got off a really nice cross. Big shot from distance. Goes wide of the net. From Luskow. Just making sure everybody's awake back there. Some sub coming on for Bellingham. Another goal kick that spin towards the sideline but stays in. But there's a push called on blue. Another free kick for Bellingham. Not a lot of height in this Bellingham side compared to DS, especially in the back. Phillips, wide for DeSalvo. Flicked ahead for Sumner. Sumner flicks on, but off a Bellingham defender. Throw to DeSalvo. DeSalvo trying to hook up with Luskow. Does. Natasha Seal plays that ball nicely. DeSalvo with a nice turn. Oh, inside nicely for Luskow. Well defensed by Bellingham. Almost gave it away to Abby DeSalvo, but she couldn't quite keep that ball in bounds. Another throw for Bellingham. The 11th minute here in the first half. Still no score. Luskow. Beautiful turn. Waiting for just the right moment to put Sumner away. Finds it. That ball's just a little too far for the two onrushing blue shirts. Cleared away nicely by the Bellingham keeper. Stocks trying to keep this ball in again. Does momentarily. Still does. Going 1-on-2, now 1-on-3. And fouls the Bellingham defender. DS bench trying to keep warm. Definitely the kind of game where if you sit too long and then get asked to go in, it's tough to make that transition. Phillips with a nice ball forward. Waverly Sumner for Luskow. Running on nicely is DeSalvo. DeSalvo with a beautiful cross into the box. Sumner's trying to turn. Now trying to get the ball right to her legs. Now Seal. Seal with a nice cut back to her left. Luskow turns. Gets off a shot, not a lot of power on it from about 25 yards out. Scooped up by the Bellingham keeper. Seal. Broderick plays that ball forward. Fought for there in the left wing. And played out. Sumner heads the ball forward to herself. Now takes a shot from distance and finds the back of the net. A little chip over the goaltender into the side netting. Late reaction from the bench as they realized that the team has scored. Nice little bit of skill there from Waverly Sumner. Here in the 13th minute. DS now leading 1-0. Bellingham restart. Ball played through from Bellingham. They win the ball. They cut it back. Oh, it just eluded. Bellingham player was getting ready for a shot from just outside the top of the box. Now Stocks plays the ball forward, intercepted by the Bellingham D. Phillips is there. Now Seol. Oh, Seol gets tripped. There'll be a free kick here for DS. Ball's played wide. I believe that's Mario Goganian over there. Goganian fighting for the ball. Now it's blasted down the field by Bellingham. Stays in. It's a foot race. Broderick wins the foot race, plays it over the line for a throw. DS a little slow to be getting back here on defense. Now the ball comes through to Bellingham. That ball, unfortunately for Bellingham, was skied over the net. Salvo a little late tracking back with her player, and that number 6 from Bellingham had a great opportunity. Goal kick now for DS. Luskow, beautiful skill. Seal. All kinds of time. Back to Luskow. Luskow puts the ball through for the younger Sumner. She's onside. Takes a shot from distance over the keeper and off the crossbar. There's Waverly with a header. And that's snared by the Bellingham keeper. Terrific shot from Hayden Sumner. Just didn't quite get low enough to get under that crossbar. Off by a few inches. A foul on DS. Bellingham's going to get a kick here. Action's picking up a little bit since the goal by Waverly Sumner. Good opportunity for each team. Ball's intercepted. Seal to Luskow. Luskow wide for DeSalvo. DeSalvo with a cross through, finds Sumner. That one touch was a little heavy, but the goaltender gives it right back to her. Oh, and what a save. Waverly Sumner laughing a little bit. She got a gift, but was unable to put it past the keeper. It's going to be a corner for DS. Ball played in by Stocks. Headed, but wide of the net. Some subs coming on. Sorry, there's Mario Goganian coming on. Sarah Worcester's coming on. Riley McLaughlin. And it looks like Caitlin Embry is also on at left defense. It's Catherine Mahoney there, was playing left wing earlier. Ball is played forward on the goal kick and chested out by Bellingham. Goganian with the throw. In for Seol. Seol tries to turn. Loses possession, but there's McLaughlin. Finds Phillips. Phillips in a crowd, but finds Luskow, who gets away from the crowd momentarily. Now turns, looking for options. Plays the ball back smartly to the defense. They switch fields for Worcester. Worcester flicks the ball onto herself. Puts a nice ball through for Hayden Sumner. Sumner with a cross back across the box for her sister, who puts it in the net. Worcester to Sumner to Sumner. Beautiful play by those three players up top, resulting in a second goal for Waverly Sumner here in the 17th minute. Not the first time the Sumner sisters have found each other for goals this season. Both of them having terrific campaigns. Bellingham now in a 2-0 hole. About 22 minutes left here in the first half. Going to try to get something going. Number 2 for Bellingham. Harassed by and eventually fouled by DS. Be a kick here for Bellingham. See, the foul occurred about the 40-yard line, but they're taking the kick back on the 25. Phillips fights for it. Seal can't win it. It's Benanati playing up for Phillips. Phillips dances and plays it wide for Embry, who manages to keep it in with Worcester momentarily, but goes over the line. Embry. Oh, a nice step there from Seal, intercepting that volley. Now another through ball for Sumner. Sumner races past the defender, but whistled for offsides. If she was offside, it was close. Another heads-up play by the DS midfield, trying to put away one of the strikers. More outside midfielders. Broderick is that ball forward. Worcester, then Phillips wide for Embry, getting into the act. Nice ball, chip forward for Sumner. Well defensed by Bellingham, but all they can do is kind of clear it over the goal line. Going to be another DS corner. Hayden Sumner's going to take this kick. But now she's joined by Marty Phillips and Ella Luskow, I think. Ball played into the box. Almost, gets away from the goaltender a couple times, but she manages to pounce on it. Rachel Herman, the outstanding midfielder for DS, appears to be in street clothes today. Don't know if she's battling an injury or otherwise unavailable. So far, they haven't needed her. Luskow. And Seal again, dominating the midfield. Worcester couldn't quite get that pass off. Goganian watches that roll out for a blue throw. Down the line for Hayden. She lets it skip by her. Bounces off a white shirt. Another blue throw. Bellingham steps in front of that one. Trying to play the ball forward. Whistle for his subs. It's Kai Abbott, the senior, coming on the field in place of Natasha Seal. Ball is played down the line. Sumner, all kinds of space to get this cross off, but it does ricochet off a defender over the line for a corner kick. Marty Phillips is going to take this. Well, I guess it was a throw. Marty Phillips needs to put the ball down. But based on everyone's positioning, I'm guessing it's a corner. Referee talking to Ella Luskow. Now the ball comes in short to Luskow. Luskow cannot get around the defender. Results in another corner. Luskow again giving Phillips a short option. Again, ball played to Luskow, back to Phillips. Phillips with a nice cross. Gogani unable to get ahead on that. Now back for McLaughlin. Putting the ball through, cleared away by Bellingham. Embry's trying to keep it down there. Does. Worcester trying to win her battle. She does. Terrific turn and shot by Sarah Worcester, and unfortunately for the Bellingham keeper, skips right between her legs for a goal. 3-0 DS. Good bit of skill there from Sarah Worcester. She won that battle, spun away from her opponent, ripped off a shot. It is a cold, wet, and windy day out there. Not always the easiest to judge these balls as they come off the turf. Worcester's goal coming in the 22nd minute. Still here in the first half, 3-0 DS. Coaching staff is getting some of the bench players in who don't normally get a ton of time, getting them involved in the game. Bellingham again trying to work this ball up the field into the wind. McLaughlin. Abbott unable to keep that going. McLaughlin again steps in front of it. Now Abbott plays Luskow, who can't connect with Embry. Luskow trying to win the ball back, and does. Trying to send Caitlin Mahoney, who had to get back on side. Now the ball's through for Sumner. She's going to almost win that foot race. Ball gets by Worcester. Bellingham goalie came charging out the top of her box. Just got that ball away from Waverly Sumner. Free kick here to DS. McLaughlin. Looks like Luskow's going to take this. Has a go at goal. Off the post. Comes right to Mahoney off a defender. Bellingham able to play it out for a throw. Terrific take from Ella Luskow. Right off the post. More subs on. Luskow takes a break. Number 31 is on for DS. Not on my roster, so I'm not sure who that is. But she gets a nice little feed from Sumner and plays it to Worcester. Now it's back for Zoe Schwartz. Phillips unable to keep the party going, plays that ball out, unable to connect with Mahoney. Bellingham trying to get something going here in the last 15 minutes of the first half. Down 3-0. 2 goals from Waverly Sumner. 1 goal from Sarah Worcester. All kinds of pressure from DS, as the ball has mostly been in this half of the field. Bellingham really only with 1 good scoring opportunity. Trying to create their second. But here comes Emma Williams off her line to scoop that ball up. McLaughlin, big switch of the field. Oh, nice through ball to Worcester, but she is ruled offside. Kick here from Bellingham, number 24, playing the ball forward, trying to connect with a teammate. Instead, it ends up with Sarah Worcester. Flicks the ball into the midfield. Kai Abbott plays the ball to her feet, looking for options. McLaughlin through for Mahoney. Bellingham plays that ball through. Goganian in a battle and wins that battle and is fouled. Nice play from Mario Goganian. McLaughlin's going to take this kick. Ball is all the way through for Sumner, but maybe a little too far. Oh. Scooped up by the keeper just outside of the box, but play on, says the referee. Schwartz. Oh, ball. Nice through ball there for Mahoney, who takes a rip from distance. Not an easy save, but corralled by the Bellingham keeper. Caitlin Embry's over there to make sure that that punt goes out of play. Luskow coming back on. Phillips going off. DS bench players trying to stay warm. Running up and down the track. McLaughlin. Some infraction on that throw, and now McLaughlin's going to take a free kick. Abbott off her back. The ball is through, and here's a shot and a save from the goaltender. Stuck out that right hand and saved a terrific shot from Ella Luskow. Sarah Worcester couldn't quite get to that rebound. Nice little play from Kai Abbott there to work that ball through the wall. Luskow again. Ball into the box over the keeper, but past everybody. Zoe Schwartz unable to get any part of her body on that ball. Goal kick for Bellingham. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Worcester. And I had that ball down now. It's on Worcester's feet. Sumner plays the ball into the center for Luskow. Luskow trying to find Worcester. Can't connect. Another punt from the hand from the Bellingham keeper. Luskow fights for it. Kai Abbott wins it. Tries to put a little through ball for Worcester, but that goes out of play. Ball now played in. Worcester. Unluckily hits the foot of her teammate, making a run. Now Luskow will try again, trying to get the ball to Mahoney. Mahoney does win it, turns, puts the ball through the middle, but nobody running on. Looks like Caitlin Hammerness is getting ready to come in. Ball gets over Schwartz, but not past Mahoney. Oh, nice little play there from Bellingham. McLaughlin recovers for Schwartz, keeps it in, works the ball inside. Waverly Sumner taking a break. A well-earned rest as Hammerness comes on. Play the midfield. Kai Abbott pushes up to striker. And the DS midfield is trying to get that ball up to Abbott. Bellingham counterattacks. Pushes the ball wide, but they're unable to keep it in. Zoe Schwartz is going to have a throw. Oh, now they're saying it's Bellingham throw. Ball played forward nicely now in Luskow. Back to the central defense. Pushed wide by Goganian. Played up by Embry. Abbott battling for it. She and Worcester trying to win the ball. Good defense there from Bellingham, but all they're able to do is kick the ball out of play. Played down the line. Flicked on. Mysterious number 31. And now they're saying it is Bellingham throw. Ball won by Hammerness. Now it comes to Luskow. Switch fields. Gets around her player. A little miscommunication with Mahoney. Luskow shakes her defender. Puts the ball into the middle. There's a shot there from Abbott, but partially deflected. Scooped up by Bellingham. Hammerness now. Trying to settle this ball. McLaughlin. Fortunately fouls on number 4 there. Bellingham with a free kick on the side of the field. Under 7 minutes to play. 3-0 DS. 3 first half goals. 2 from Sumner, 1 from Worcester. Luskow now with a beautiful switching fields ball that finds Embry. Embry with a nice ball in for Abbott. Abbott racing onto it, but Bellingham keeper out to scoop that up. Beat her by a stride. Luskow. Luskow again. Switches fields. Plays the ball wide for Schwartz, but you can't quite catch up to it. Bellingham plays that right to Kai Abbott. She's still got it. Puts the ball through. Running onto it's Mahoney. Mahoney with a nice cross. Worcester for her second of the half. Oh, that was a clinic. Beautiful cross from Mahoney. All started the efforts of Kai Abbott and deposited it past the keeper under the crossbar by Sarah Worcester. 2 goals in the first half for the freshman. DS now leading 4-0. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Bellingham off the restart. Hammerness intercepts that ball. Back from McLaughlin. Good step from McLaughlin. Oh, beautiful ball put through for Abbott, who goes instantly wide to Worcester. Worcester gets it on her right foot. Oh, Abbott with a skip. Now it's Luskow. Going wide for Schwartz, who's pushed up. Hammerness. Back wisely from McLaughlin. Luskow quickly back to Hammerness. Intercepted by Bellingham. They get a little something going here. It could be a 2-on-1, 3-on-2. But Mario Goganian puts an end to those dreams. Schwartz gave it away. Bellingham with another chance. Goganian and Schwartz win that ball back. Now Luskow. Mahoney. Mahoney on the right wing. Pressure coming on. Gets the ball forward to Abbott. They play it back. Now it's going wide for Embry. Embry with a nice through ball for Worcester, but you can't quite get the handle on it. A little over 3 minutes left here in the first half. 4-0 DS. Bellingham collects the ball at the 50. Nice turn. That through ball is swatted away by Schwartz. Now, offside Bellingham. McLaughlin will take this kick from the 20-yard line. Big ball that doesn't get through the defense, but now Luskow winning the ball, trying to make a play. Wide for Embry. Embry sends it forward. Worcester trying to win it back. Right to Abbott. Abbott, Worcester, Embry still fighting for the ball over there. But now Worcester was offside. Oh, nice step there from Embry. Good skill, hammerness. Finds Luskow. Ball gets away from Luskow. Big through ball for Bellingham, but Goginian's going to get there first. Plays the ball wide and off a Bellingham player for a blue throw. Embry. Now it's moved ahead to Worcester. Goginian with the volley forward. Luskow with good skill, but that little chip ahead is too far for everybody. Punted back into the wind by the Bellingham keeper. Schwartz battles for that ball, but Bellingham moves it forward. But it's off McLaughlin out of play. Bellingham's throw is volleyed out of play by Zoe Schwartz. Another Bellingham throw. DS battling for the ball. Getting batted around. McLaughlin called for a foul. Bellingham with a good opportunity here. They're going to have a free kick. About 15 yards away. 20 yards away. See what they can do with it. DS about the 5-yard line. Setting that offside line. 3-person wall. Ball is big and into the wall. Batted around. Sarah Worcester coming all the way back from her outside halfback position. Bats that ball out of play, and there is the halftime whistle from the referee. 4-0 lead here for the DS Raiders in this first half. And we'll be back with second half action as soon as it resumes.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 230,000 participants here in Massachusetts who take part in high school sports.
Welcome back to Norris Earl Field. Getting ready for second half action here as the Dover-Sherborn Lady Raiders have taken the field. Bellingham coming onto the field. Dover-Sherborn with a 4-0 lead. 4 first half goals, 2 by Waverly Sumner and 2 by Sarah Worcester. Apologies to Maya Wall, number 31, who played some excellent midfield in the first half. She's back out there. Looks like the senior Courtney Mahoney is going to be in the goal. Just well enough to play the second half. Kai Abbott's going to get us restarted. Ball played back for Goganian. Goganian with a big skip wide to Zoe Schwartz. McLaughlin. McLaughlin cannot reconnect with Schwartz. It'll be a Bellingham throw. Looks like the team that finished the first half is back out there for Coach Gundez. Goganian in a battle. Kicks that ball out. It's going to be a throw for Bellingham. Deep in DS territory. See if they can't reverse fortunes here now with the wind at their back. That cross goes into the side of the net. It's going to be a goal kick for Riley McLaughlin. Headed back by Bellingham. But Goganian gets a foot on it. Now it's Embry. Embry with a little bit of space. Ahead for Abbott. Abbott tries to go wide for Worcester, but it's behind her. Ball skips through. Goganian finds Luskow. Luskow for Embry. Embry up for Abbott nicely. Back for Embry. Embry with the ball through for Wall. She's offside. Bellingham with a free kick. Ends up at the feet of Abbott. Gets around one defender. Puts the ball wide. Luskow. Dribbling past the defender. On her left foot. Cross. Trying to connect with Mahoney. Gets past her, but there's Schwartz. Gets past Schwartz. Bellingham able to carry the ball out of danger. Try to play the ball forward, but McLaughlin intercepts. Hammerness trying to win the ball in the midfield. Does. Can't find Abbott. Goganian. Good step. Now wins the ball cleanly for Luskow. Luskow with a through ball that hits a few bodies. Wall chips ahead for Worcester. Worcester cuts it back. Then takes it around her defender. Left-footed on net. What a rip from Sarah Worcester. Over the crossbar. Shot had plenty of power on it. Bellingham keeper surveys her options. Kick goes right to Kai Abbott, who heads it forward. Now it's back on the feet of Abbott. Luskow is going to take a shot from distance, but it got away from her. Now Goganian trying to track this ball down. It's rolling down into the corner and can't get there in time. It's going to be a white corner. Bellingham with their first corner opportunity of the second half. I believe their first corner of the game. Low ball into the box, batted around a little bit. Now Worcester clears that. Out of danger. Ball does find Abbott. She's trying to get past that one last defender. Here comes Worcester. Ball's played wide for Embry. Embry for Worcester. But too far. Abbott, keep her way out of the net. Embry going to switch fields, but hits off Luskow. Now a ball through for Bellingham, but looked like both attacking players were a few feet offside. Riley McLaughlin going to take this kick. Ball is forward over the wall, finds Worcester, but Worcester was apparently offside. Hammerness for Abbott. Abbott through to Luskow. Luskow's ball for Worcester is a little too far, and again she's whistled for being offside. Bellingham chipping that ball forward. McLaughlin plays it wide. Worcester battling for it, and there is a whistle for a foul on Sarah Worcester. Not thrilled with the call. Ball skips over everybody. Mahoney's going to stay on her line. Bellingham gets a cross off, but it's deflected out by Embry. Another corner kick for Bellingham. Second good opportunity here in the second half for Bellingham. Maybe get a scoring opportunity off, but this corner goes behind the DS net. Maya Wall. Wide for Embry. Embry overruns it. Ball goes off Goganian. Give me a Bellingham throw. McLaughlin clears that ball. Worcester trying to head it to Abbott. Comes back to her. Finds Wall. Wall with a nice through ball for Abbott. Is she onside? No. Bellingham. Big ball forward. Volleyed in on Mahoney. First action of the day. She'll walk the ball to the top of the box. Hunt that down. Luskow wins it. Oh, nice through ball. Here's Mahoney on her horse. Catherine tracks that ball down. Coming in on goal. Gets a shot away. Oh, and it's off the post. Embry's going to track that down. Embry cutting the ball back to the top of the box. Cannot connect with a DS player. Nice play there from Catherine Mahoney. Worcester offside again. Luskow with a beautiful ball through the defense. Out into space. Mahoney's able to run onto it, take a couple dribbles, and rip off that shot. Bellingham. Goganian finds Luskow. Luskow trying to decide what to do. Plays the ball wide for Embry. Embry trying to get the ball forward to Worcester. Good defense there from Bellingham, but it comes to Hammerness, who finds Mahoney again. Mahoney for Abbott. Now it's back for Wall. Wall wide. Now Abbott. Hammerness. Trying to connect with Worcester in the middle. Can't quite turn. Embry fighting for it. Ball's cleared out by Bellingham. Goganian gets fouled. Foul on White. McLaughlin will take this kick. McLaughlin puts that almost over the top, headed away by Bellingham, but it comes to the feet of Wall. Wall wide. Oh, ball's put through, but again offside. Mahoney just a little too far upfield. Bellingham with a big clear. Gets through everybody. Here's a Bellingham player racing onto it. Goganian's trying to track her down. Gets off a left-footed shot. That goes wide. Mahoney just watches that go wide of the net, but giving a little life here to Bellingham. Sarah Worcester's coming off. Replaced by number 2. Switching wings with Mahoney. Wall wide for the new winger. She puts that ball ahead. But Bellingham's just going to recycle it back through the goalie. Plays it forward. Now it's in the midfield. A little flick on. Goganian again. Rescues that ball. Plays it wide. Embry able to keep it in. Inside for Goganian. Oh, nicely. Little 1-2 there with Embry. Embry still battling. Ball forward for Mahoney. Mahoney trying to win this ball away from multiple white shirts, and does. Still putting pressure on the ball. Bellingham finally able to clear it down the line. Nice play there from Catherine Mahoney. Bellingham with a through ball. Goganian's there, as is the goalkeeper. Picks it up and quickly plays it to Embry. Inside for Wall. Wall switches fields to Hammerness. Hammerness with a nice ball. And here's number 2. Well beyond the defense. She's in alone. She gets off a shot. And it's in the net. Thought she could have moved in a little closer, but she knew better than me. Took a shot that got past the Bellingham goalkeeper. It's now 5-0 DS. More JV players being cycled into the game. As Ella Leskow comes off, as does Riley McLaughlin. Coach Gundez with a comfortable lead. That goal came in the 53rd minute. Goganian. DS playing that ball wide. It skips off Bellingham playing that ball wide. Skips off a teammate for a blue throw. Embry from Mahoney for Goganian. Embry got a little too far out in front of her. But battling to win that ball back. Ends up on the feet of Hammerness. Hammerness for Wall. Wall goes wide. Mahoney trying to run that down before it goes out of bounds. She does. Looking for help inside. Finds it. Goganian. That ball's played forward, but Mahoney's going to get to that before anybody else does. Punts the ball forward. Ball's flick forward. Here's Wall working on her opponent. Oh, puts a nice through ball for the goal scorer. Looking for her second of the half, and then she's got it. We do not know the identity of number 2, but 2 shots, 2 goals here in the second half. Now a 6-0 lead for Dover-Sherborn.
It's on Canoe or something?
Yeah, it's pronounced go, but it's NGO.
NGO. On.
On yo, we're being told. Two great strikes from On. Extends the lead here in the second half from 4 to 6-0. Now Wall and Worcester working on the left sideline. Ball gets away from Worcester, but she was the offender. She fouled. Bellingham playing that ball forward. Can't get it through number 29. But volleyed back. Mahoney way off her line trying to catch this, and does. Snares that in the top right corner of the goalie box. Go. Moving the ball inside. Now it finds Maya Wall. Maya Wall spreading the ball wide. But offside. About 55 minutes here into the second half. 6-0 Dover-Sherborn. Kai Abbott turns. Goes way wide for Embry. Embry with a big ball forward, a little too far for a Wall. Hammerness. DS defense works it up to Wall. Wall goes wide for Embry. Embry inside for Worcester. Trying to return the favor to Embry. Just got away from her. Now she's just going to take a shot from distance that goes wide. Subs coming on for Bellingham. Looks like they're emptying the bench a little bit too. Getting everybody involved. Reward for standing out here in the cold all day. Bellingham keeper plays that ball wide, and it's too wide. Embry will take this throw. Batting around a bit back in the defense. Embry left-footed. Chips that ball forward. Goganian with a nice step. Finds Wall. Wall with a little bit of space. Tries a big switch to the field. To go. And Abbott trying to connect. Now that ball was pushed wide for the right outside back. That's Schwartz over there. She earns a throw in. Nice turn from On-Go. Back for Schwartz. They're battling for the ball. Bellingham kicks it out. DS loses possession. Schwartz trying to track it down. Plays it back for Hammerness. Starts the counterattack. Now midfield. Bellingham wins possession in the midfield. They're trying to get something going here on the right wing. They put a through ball through, but there's Mario Goganian. Rescuing DS once again, playing that ball out of play and out of danger. Team a chance to get back and regroup. Wall trying to get it ahead to Worcester. Does. Worcester cuts inside. Now cuts outside. Up for Wall. Wall turns. A little play ahead for Embry's just a little too far and rolls over the line. Bellingham trying to center the ball. Hammerness cleaning the ball forward. Now Bellingham plays the left wing, but that's going to go out of play. Goalkeeper change for DS. Courtney Mahoney coming off. Sarah Worcester's coming off. So Catherine Mahoney's coming back on. Abbott. I'm going to work the ball up the right sideline. Bellingham gets in the way for a moment, but now it's played back to Goganian. Moved around sharply. 28 pushing that ball forward. Now finds Abbott in the middle. Abbott trying to put Mahoney away. Wins the ball away from the Bellingham defender. She cuts back, looking for options. Oh, puts a move on the defender. She's getting pushed, but gets it into Wall. Wall with a shot. That's off the post, off the keeper. And finally covered by the goalie. What a shot by Wall. Terrific play from Mahoney. Streaking down the left sideline, cut back. Then back on the attack around her defender. Got off a nice pass to Wall while she was being yanked on. And a Wall one time to rip right off the inside of the post. Leads is Emma Williams back in net. Putting that ball forward. Ball's being fought for. Bellingham just booting it ahead. And that'll be a goal kick. More substitutions for the Blackhawks. Number 7 coming on. Under 20 minutes left here in the game. About 18 minutes to be precise. Ball is played forward by 28 with the goal kick. Run the ball down the right sideline. White throw. He's trying to center the ball in the midfield. Find Wall. But now Bellingham has it. Oh, trying to put a through ball through for number 7. Just came on the field. But there's Goganian going to clean up that mess, save the day. Ends up being a corner kick for Bellingham. But that was a terrific, dangerous opportunity for Bellingham, which is still looking for their first goal of the game. They got a corner here. See what they can do with it. Big ball into the box. Batted around a little bit. Goganian. Wally's out. Bellingham trying to get it back into the box. Embry. Embry gets a handball. Diaz will have a free kick. Ball's played short to Embry. Embry with a nice move. Wall turns. Embry Forward to the forward line. Wall gets away from 28. Ball put forward by Bellingham, but Goganian again winning the ball back. Wall now getting around her defender. Through for Abbott. Abbott is away. Defense is trying to close on her. She puts on a beautiful move. Rips off a shot. Spilled by the keeper, but then recovered. Terrific rush from Kai Abbott. Knifing through a sea of white shirts to rip off that scoring opportunity. Oh, here's an opportunity for Bellingham. Batted around on the defense. Does not get a shot off. Both Goganian and the Bellingham player go down. And it ends up being a kick for blue. No one injured on that play, which is good. Not the best of days to fall down on this turf. Some substitutions coming on for Bellingham. Number 7 looking to get spelled as she's got a small injury. It's going to be a Bellingham throw. Bellingham in possession. Nice pressure there from Mahoney. DS gets a throw. Ball put down the sideline by Bellingham. Goganian on the spot to make sure that ball rolls harmlessly over the goal line. Wall, Embry. Oh, unfortunate handball there from DS. Bellingham now putting that ball forward, but it's off one of their own players and over the line. It'll be throw down in the corner for blue. Skips over a number of players, played forward. Foul on DS. 6-0 DS. Here in the second half, about 13 minutes to go. Oh, nice strike there from Bellingham and a terrific save from Emma Williams. Wall. Unable to keep possession of that ball. Going to be a Bellingham throw. Throws it right off Mahoney's head.
I would love to.
Bellingham will try again to get another throw. And a third bite at the apple here. That's going to get cleared away by the defense. Abbott on the case, trying to win the ball, but it's a white throw. Actually, it's a white kick. Abbott called for a little too much elbow. That ball's in over the top. Fortunately, Emma Williams coming well off her line to scoop that up. Playing the ball over to Embry. Embry through the midfield, finds Mahoney. Mahoney plays it back nicely to central defense. A little bit of a bad touch there. Now Bellingham's got it. Can't make anything of it. Zoe Schwartz with a terrific step. Now the ball's wide for go. That ball ends up getting just cleared out by Bellingham on a play. Down the line for go. Go nicely inside. Abbott. Abbott turns. Puts a ball through for Wall. It's going to be a... Keeper's able to come out as a defender shielded Wall off the ball. Now Abbott. Wall down the sideline, but that's going to go over the line. Going to set something up there for Kai Abbott. Bellingham unable to control that. Diaz is going to push forward. Embry. Plays Mahoney. Mahoney plays it back for Goganian. Goganian with a big crossfield boot for Go, who is able to get a foot on it. Get past her defender. Little too big of a touch there, but ball got away from her, but it's going to be a corner for DS. Zoe Schwartz over there taking that corner. Good boot into the box, over the keeper. Oh! Off the head of Mario Goganian, but not on net. Nice ball served up to the back post there from Zoe Schwartz. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Zoe. That was the central defender who's played well here in the second half, who's not on my roster. Wall. Going to be a throw here for Blue. A lot of promising talent has come off the bench here. Once the outcome was not in doubt. A little sneak peek at what the Raiders team might look like in next year. Good to see number 7 coming back on the field for Bellingham. She's apparently okay. Bellingham here with a free kick. Ball's going to go all the way to the DS keeper. Punts that from the top of the goalie box. He battled a little bit. Hammerness finds Abbott. Abbott with a nice turn. Puts that ball through for Mahoney for Abbott. Everybody stay on side. Now the ball's through here for Wall. Will she win this foot race? She doesn't, but the ball's still in play. Mahoney chips it forward. Can she get it in the net? And she does. What a terrific play from Catherine Mahoney in conjunction with Maya Wall. excellent effort, and the Lady Raiders now lead 7-0. About 6 minutes left here in the game. Wall couldn't quite win that ball. She charged it in the goalkeeper, but the ricochet found Mahoney, who was then in a foot race in a battle with the Bellingham defender, but she won both and got that ball in the net. Now Abbott and Go trying to win this ball in center field. Abbott. That ball's played through for Mahoney. But we're going to have a whistle here as we got an injury. Bellingham player is down and injured. Number 4, but she sat up, which is a great sign. Lights have come on here at Norris Road Field. The wind has died down and is less gusty than it was, but it's still quite chilly. Good to see that the Bellingham player is up and walking off the field under her own power.
Played Birmingham on Saturday. I had 2 boys.
Oh, wow.
Didn't actually have a good goal. He was literally just there to block people. Like, he was like 6'3", so he just stood in front of him. Whalen has 2 boys. Carlisle has boys like these, so that's pretty sure.
It's going to be more fun.
Maybe next year, I think this year's the last year that we can possibly again. Maybe next year's the way to figure out a 70-17.
Drop ball here. Bellingham will just play the ball down to DS and then we'll sort of restart. Bellingham winning this ball. Trying to attack down the right sideline, but it's over the line for a throw. Wall. Hammerness. Hammerness can't quite connect with Go on the right wing. Try it again. Ball's booted forward. Go sprinting down there to put the defense under pressure, forcing them to play it all the way back to the keeper.
What I will say though is, for lefties, if they can get past like the initial picking up the score, lefties are some of the best field hockey players.
Wow, really?
Because they're able to adapt easier.
And they're strong in the reverse.
Ball's being battled for again, Hammerness.
Even if they have like lefty sticks.
College,
Ooh, almost put that ball through for Go, but good step there from the Bellingham defender.
whatever boards approve them to play with a goalie stick. So I don't know if you've ever seen a goalie stick. It's like a curvy little stick. It's a little different than what the field players play with, but they approve the lefties to play. I don't know what advantage it gave them, but they were like 2 of the best players. And like
3 subs coming on for Bellingham here in the waning minutes. 7-0 lead for the Dover-Sherborn Raiders. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Fantastic all-around effort from DS.
The teams before us had
Obviously, the disparity in records between the 2 teams coming in would lead you to believe that DS was the better team. They came out and showed that today.
it's so unfair. It is so.
Pretty much asserting control after the first 5 minutes of the game and
What I will say about those 2 boys, they
creating a lot of terrific scoring opportunities, playing a lot of great defense. Bellingham, to their credit, has never given up.
that's so not fair.
sometimes like you get
Ball punted forward by the DS keeper.
lax boys who are
Mahoney and Wall. Wide for Embry. Back inside for Mahoney. Gets away from her a little bit, but Embry helps win that ball back. Embry, good skill. Forward for Abbott. Nice defense there from Bellingham. Try to put a ball through for their striker, but too far.
national team stuff. I think both of them did actually. One of them actually
Ball's punted forward
was a brother-sister duo on that team.
instead of flicked on. It went the wrong way, but right to Goganian.
He's actually a back.
Oh, nice play there from Go. Body that ball to the midfielder. Now Abbott in a foot race. Abbott's winning the foot race. Will she get a shot off? Cuts back. Looking for options. There's a shot from distance. Covered by the keeper.
Yeah, those two boys, because I remember, so I went to one of the Providence games and I was talking to these two parents who were from Somerset.
Nice effort there from Kai Abbott. Kai Abbott steps in front of that.
Did you know what the mom looks like? Yeah, it was a
Punt from the keeper, but it, fortunately for Bellingham, bounces right back to her. She'll try it again.
their mom looks a lot like you know
This one's battled for in the midfield.
No, I know, it wasn't
Hammerness with a little chop forward.
my grader and not my mom.
All Bellingham can do is play that out of play.
They were just there to watch it.
Again, final moments of this game.
It has like,
Dover-Sherborn up by 7.
so much heat.
and that was cool. Like I
Terrific overall team effort.
they had the run the same year we did, so like we would play like either 4 after.
Everybody that got on the field contributed.
I was appalled at how
Again, it's in for Go. Can she keep this ball in? She does. Cuts it back. Plays it back centered. Cleared away by Bellingham. Another opportunity.
Point that they didn't
Ball comes middle
shows that like
no, they were just
for Hammerness.
they were embarrassed.
yeah, it was like exactly, yeah.
But I guarantee you, when
Again, another DS throw.
coach said to them, like, you can't say anything. Like, the second you open your mouth to, like, say something back,
Go.
is
Trying to work her way through traffic. Can't.
because people are already staring you down.
DS wins the ball back. Puts it down into the corner, but no one's going to get that. It'll be a goal kick. Imagine the referees would be checking their whistle.
I respected those boys. I didn't agree with
Must be in the final 2 minutes.
They were definitely pretty good. I feel.
freaking good.
I just wish for them like that, and I obviously could have played. Just like could have played.
Bellingham goal kick. Played forward, and there is the final referee's whistle. Both teams coming on the field to congratulate their goalkeepers. Terrific all-around effort from Dover-Sherborn. Again, the final score here from North Shore Field on the campus of Dover-Sherborn High School is the Dover-Sherborn Raiders 7 and the Bellingham Blackhawks 0. Looking forward to seeing you next time we have live high school sports action. Take care, everybody.